akin bilang isang magaling na leader is yung pag-akay sa tamang direksyon ng team at magampanan ng maayos yung task at maging successful ito. Tsaka i-guide ng maayos yung team, huwag pabayaan at akayin hanggang sa dulo, hanggang matapos yung process at magiging successful.
Bilang leader, paano kinahandle yung pressure? Ang ginagawa ko, humihinto muna ako, then hinga malalim, saka ako mag-iisip kung ano yung mga dapat na solusyon ang gagawin ko. And then, kinikip ko na involve yung aking members, so para madaling masolusyonan yung mga concern, mga issue namin na nararanasan sa team.
Communication is napaka-important. Kailangan open environment para yung binigay mo na instruction malinaw at magawa ng maayos.
Actually, kapag may mga member na hindi nagpe-perform, most likely, tinitreat ko to as an opportunity kasi nakikita ko kung ano yung weakness sila, kung saan pa sila pwede mag-improve. So by that, mas pag nag-guide ko sila, natutulungan ko sila kung paano nila gagawin yung task, and natutulungan din sila na mag-improve. And more on the future, nagagamit nila kung ano man yung mga natututunan.
Failures are part of growth. Imbis na sisihin, mas titignan namin kung saan part kami makakapag-improve moving forward.
Na maalala natin na tayo ay merong likas na lakas, na tayo ay merong natural na talents that we can lean on, we can rely on. We have been blessed with all of these gifts that we can use at work. Sometimes we tend to forget, or sometimes we, have conflict or tension. But once we go back to who we are and what our talents are and what we've been given, minsan nawawala yung focus natin sa sarili natin, and we tend to focus better on others and how we can be of contribution and be useful to others.
Pinaka-importante sa lahat, ang leadership ay hindi tungkol sa posisyon. Ito ay nasa kung paano natin i-develop at pahalagaan natin mga tao. Kasi kung lumakas sila, ang susunod noon ay magandang result.
Sa conflict naman, normal talaga yan sa kahit anong team. Ang importante, marunong kang makinig sa bawat side at tulungan silang makahanap ng solution. Hindi dapat nagiging personal, dapat focus lang tayo sa trabaho at sa goal.
Siguro yung consistency tsaka transparency, kasi I think if nakikita ng team mo na mas nag-open ka sa kanila, transparent ka sa kahit anong gusto mong gawin or nararamdaman, mas nakukuha mo yung loob nila at yun yung result kung bakit kayo nagkakaroon ng teamwork sa team.
Hindi lang team, dapat yung dinedevelop mo, kundi pati yung sarili mo, syempre, kasi hindi mo kayang i-develop ang team kapag ikaw mismo hindi. So, syempre po, dapat continuous yung learnings mo, through experiences mo. So, habang nag-grow kasi yung team mo, mas doon mo nakikita pag-develop din sa sarili mo. So, syempre, bilang leader, you must show the way, lead the way, and do the way para sa mga tao na sinasakupan mo.
Naniniwala po ako na mas naging effective kang leader kapag sinasamahan mo ito ng action, at hindi lang po ito sapat na tayo ay nag-uutos lamang, kundi dapat ginagawa rin po natin. Kasi for me, leadership is not a position but it is an action.
Pagdating sa decision making, ang mahalaga marunong kang mag-balance kasi may mga decision making tayo na dapat nating gampanan agad-agad. At kung magkamali ka, i-acknowledge mo to at iayos mo ito.
As aspiring leaders, kailangan ready tayo sa mga responsibilidad. Bilang isang leader kasi dapat flexible tayo at marunong tayo makinig sa lahat. At saka patuloy yung learning natin at saka yung journey natin bilang isang leader.
Knowing yourself, alamin mo yung strength mo, alamin mo yung mga bagay na mahina ka, alamin mo yung mga bagay na sa tingin mo, iniiwasan mo pero kailangan mo embrace mo. Because that is how we will all grow. Remember, why are we here? Bakit tayo nandito? We are leaders of Paramount, right? Even yun. And that is because Paramount believes in you. Naniniwala si Paramount dun sa talent mo. Sa talent nating lahat. That's why we are here. We need to be stronger than who we are now. What we are now. And that is why this investment is free. Name it, claim it, and aim it. We want to go for 20,000. We are claiming it this year. And definitely everyone's eyes on here is on that number. So remember that. Because that's what we want to happen for 2026. Thank you, everyone.
For all the rising leaders and for all those who have potential to be leaders, make sure you do it for the right reasons. Make sure that you've done your reflection. You've done your internal work in terms of knowing what your motivations are. One is, for example, this type of strengths awareness and strengths development para alam ninyo kung bakit nyo gusto maging leader. I think more important than the actual leadership is the intention of being a leader. So alamin nyo lang yun, kilatisin nyo yun, alamin nyo kung bakit. Sometimes social learning, sometimes hearing what others need from you really help. So ask questions about that. And then when you feel that you're aligned and you sort of have an idea of why you want to lead, more likely then you'll lead with more sincerity and you'll be more genuine in how you approach your leadership. And to me, yun yung mas inspiring. Ako personally, inspired ako doon sa mga leaders na sincere and aligned sila sa values nila, sa strengths nila, and alam nila kung sino sila.